Hello everyone. I'd like to share with you about how one financial firm won the generative AI adoption battle. Now, the financial industry is a great application use case for generative AI. There's lots of opportunities for automation, for analysis, for use of what generative AI is best at. But the risk is managing trust from employees and also having risk from customers. You don't want to make a mistake, and regulators. They want to make sure that you are not in any way creating biased data, making mistakes, undermining all sorts of financial regulations. But for employees internally, the fear centered on jobs, their jobs, of course, displacement, complexity of tools, and also they were concerned about regulation risks. So what we did, as I worked with this firm, was adopt holistic and employee-centric, human-centric really programs to reduce resistance and friction with interactive learning and forums to turn worry into curiosity. So this is a mid-sized financial firm. There's over 100 staff or so, just over 100 staff. And so it showed really good gains from a structured, deliberate, intentionally planned rollout, with workshops, gamified lessons, and recognition that drove adoption. These hands-on workshops mapped generative AI to daily financial workflows that they dealt with real scenarios that generated insights from customer and risk data. We had gamified microlearning to use points, badges, and rewards, which appeals to people, and recognition tied learning to promotion and career pathways. So that was helpful. We also had communities of practice to share tips, troubleshoot, and celebrate outcomes. Now, at the same time, what about trust? Well, the leadership held town halls and candid Q&As to address fears. The real message was that AI is meant to augment roles. There was a guarantee that nobody would be fired because of AI tools displace the roles, although people's job security might be threatened if they didn't learn how to use AI tools effectively. But no one would be fired because of AI tools displacing their jobs. And they were provided with support and safeguards, learning, communities of practice, really tailored learning for all skill levels to reduce anxiety. We also had pilots to invite feedback on and improve the kind of tools we were offering to frontline service teams. And we had internal champions who helped develop those pilots, modeling adoption and mentoring their peers. So, what were the outcomes? 82% completed the generative AI model within 6 months, which is good. It was above our expectations. 75%, so 3/4 of teams embedded AI, with productivity up 22% for teams that did so. Response times improved 30% for such teams. Negative sentiment across all employees fell 40%. That was from surveys. And efficiency gains lifted net income for the firm for 6 months 5%. With no regulatory issues. So if that's the kind of outcomes you want, you should adopt an effective, structured, really planned out rollout plan for your generative AI tools. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Wise Decision Maker Show. Please make sure to subscribe wherever you checked out the show and leave a review. It helps other people discover the show and helps us improve the show. And if you have any questions, as always, email me at gleb, Gleb, @disasteravoidanceexperts.com.